You know,
We're not as far from our goals as it may appear.
ABC News Prairie,
Because
like
things are
Prairieland and Prairiegrass. ABC
now
News
the time to
Prairie.
move forward. At US Bank, our goal is getting you to where you really want to be.
It
Because
don't look
at
like
this
nuclear
time, there's no
silos,
telling
but
how
could
far you'll
be.
go. US Bank. We'll get there together.
Your next memory is out there. It might be a small one or a giant leap. Maybe it's a memory
It
of
doesn't
you
look like nuclear
having
silos.
fun with him or them.
That's what you call them, ain't it? It's like the silos
Maybe like
underground.
magic,
Mm-hmm.
or it might just warm your heart. Your next memory is out there.
That's
It's
all I
just waiting
got.
to be made. To new memories, Hilton and our family of hotels.
That's what they call them.
Ideas exist inside you.
No, they're raw states.
They grow from our imagination, but they can't be held back.
Kansas,
They
Missouri.
want to be set free,
I forgot.
to make the world more responsible
Missouri is west of
and
Kansas.
even more incredible. Ideas start the future, just like that.
Well, there's something. Oh, I'm seeing grass. Bowed, bending as a breeze from the west.
Crestro Health kills 99%
Prairie
of
grass.
bacteria. Plus, it works around and around and around the clock. New Crestro Health Complete Protection gives you 24-hour protection. Crestro Health, available at Walmart.
Tonight, the first guilty plea in the January 6th Capitol siege. John Schaefer, a self-described oath keeper.
They may be under the prairie in Kansas,
Prosecutors say he breached the Capitol
um,
wearing a tactical vest, armed
and
Schaefer says
their
he
cover,
cooperate with the government. He
which
faces
is a patch of grassy grass,
and a $150,000
may be caving in.
Tomorrow, Queen Elizabeth will say farewell to her husband of more than 70 years, Prince Philip. Of course, due to COVID restrictions, the service is expected to be much smaller than the ones we've seen in the past.
I can't.
ABC's James Longman has the latest details on the funeral from London.
A nation and a queen prepares to say goodbye. Tonight, the palace releasing this never-before-seen picture of Queen Elizabeth.
Mid-Kansas going from east to west.
And we're learning more about tomorrow's funeral. The Queen will pause in her car for a moment of reflection. As she
If you're
passes
going west, it's on the right side of the road.
Prince Charles, Princess Anne, and grandsons will follow the casket in procession. It's an image sure to evoke memories
Is that all
of
clear?
Princess Diana's funeral when Philip supported Princes
Okay.
William and Harry through their grief. But the brothers will not walk together. Between them, a cousin, Peter Phillips. The Queen will sit alone in St George's Chapel. The 30 in attendance, including Her Majesty, will wear
There's more land to the north of the
in civilian dress, perhaps to include Prince Harry,
road
who stepped down from royal duties and
than there is to the south of the road in
the
Kansas.
ceremony and music will celebrate Philip's
So do your UFOing.
Queen and country.
And James
Do
Longman
your
joins us now. James, give us the British sensibility, if you will, on just how much
laser radar ping.
people of Britain.
Well, Gigi, I think it's pretty mixed. I think first and foremost,
I'm gonna confuse them, but that
Prince Philip.
I've never heard of them.
A lot of people my age,
Just pop.
see him as kind of an old man, a stiff upper lip, you know.
It's probably more than 51% chance it was a bad guy.
British establishment, but actually we're seeing him in his younger days, and it's been wonderful to learn about it.
I did yesterday.
His military career, he was a war hero. He fought valiantly in the Mediterranean during the Second World War, and we're going to see that tomorrow represented in tributes by the military. They're all going to be
One of God's people is over it.
band. You'll see his naval
Circle from underneath. It's a circle.
see his personal flag draped over his castle.
The spaceship.
Danish and English royal insignia. So we're just going to see and feel the richness that was his life tomorrow. And
Looks cloaked,
we felt it for the last week here.
but God's saying they got it.
I think what he
They got the location.
lost to the Queen. That's what people feel here. He is this man who spent 73 years by the Queen's side, and we've seen her speak about how he was her rock, her strength, her stay. These are not words that the monarch uses lightly, and I think that's what people are really feeling this week.
It's just to the west of the spaceship.
Masked, alone, but we're not meant to
Look, I'm not sure how anymore.
good and bad. Everything that it meant to be kind of an English gentleman, putting yourself behind
Um,
others. He was a humble individual. Yes, he liked to share his opinions, but never about himself. And I think in this age of celebrity,
Gift.
what a wonderful lesson that is. Gigi?
A lot about duty and service.
Universe gives gifts.
And joining us now is ABC News World contributor Victoria Morphy. Victoria, thanks for joining us. Hi there. Well, we know that because of the pandemic, there are strict limits on the number of people who can attend the funeral. And the royal family is very
You may see a crack in the grass circle
will be attending the funeral. And where will they be seated?
between the 10 o'clock hand and the 11 o'clock hand.
We have been, of course, really keen to stick to the COVID guidelines that everyone else is currently being asked to follow. So we've been told the Queen has had some really difficult decisions to make. She's had to do the final sign-off on all of this, and they have chosen 30.
If you're over it, as if you're coming from the road.
Member in attendance, Prince Philip's very close friend, the Countess Martha of Burma. Everyone else is in the family, close family members, immediate family, and some of their spouses. And
Closer to 11 than 10.
made for 3 of Prince Philip's relatives to reflect the German side of his family. His 4 sisters married into the German aristocracy, and clearly that was something that was very important to him, so that they are being represented at the funeral in just this
I'm not sure.
number of people.
I think it happened in the bedroom on Lima
So
Street.
we're going to see people sitting
I'm not
in
sure of that
the
either.
same household, 2 meters apart inside the chapel, and of course wearing face masks.
I'm
It's
just,
interesting because I had read that
I'm not,
the German side of the family had not been present at his wedding so many years ago. We also know that there's going to be a ceremonial procession.
yeah, you want those spiritual gifts, or are you going to keep the ones you got from
Before the service.
George and Fred?
Walk back afterwards. Now, Prince William and Prince Harry are notably not near each other in
Hi, I'm
any
Fred.
hands. Is that surprising to you?
I just like the name.
I think it's very interesting, and it was very apparent.
My name is Fred.
That was going to attract a lot
My
of
name is
attention.
Sue. How do you do?
The huge disagreements that there have been, and there was a lot of anticipation that these brothers would
Not
be
there.
side by side. But when they announced the plan, actually there is one lineup of 3, and their cousin Peter Phillips is going in between them. Now you can look at it and say it makes sense. There had to be a